People ask me, when they're coming, what should they bring? What should they wear? Paris isn't what it was years ago. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Silver and Sensational. It is the I as in Lois Mills. This is a little bit of a different kind of thing that I'm doing because I'm standing up, and it's a completely different kind of episode. But again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm about to do. So what is it I'm about to do? Well, for those of you who have been following, I came here with not very many clothes, 3 pairs of shoes, and most of the clothes were for the winter: coats, sweaters, and rain gear. So I have hesitated to go out and buy anything summer, mainly because I hate to try things on. I'd look around. I can't say I made a real effort. I'd look in store windows, or if I had to go get something, I'd pop into a shop, but nothing was turning me on. And then a week ago, and I have to say, for once, my timing was really good because Paris today is at 90 degrees. So I am very happy to have some summer things in my closet, however small that closet is. But
I'll make this look good.
so a week ago, walking back from a restaurant, and I went into a shop. I looked in this window several times, and I saw this blouse, which I loved. It's really very, very thin linen, and all of these colors, of which are written in French, all of these swatches are, it's almost like a painter's palette, were all hand embroidered. The blouse was made in Italy. And then I found these incredible, look at these pants. They're cotton. Aren't they fabulous? And they're all tightly pleated. Also, they happen to be made in Italy, I guess. They're all pleated and stitched down. With, for me, I'm short, so the crop isn't as cropped as it should be, but they're still above ankle and they're wide-legged and they are so comfortable. So I thought, that's just perfect. Well, then that sort of gave me the incentive to go out and do some serious shopping, which I did this week. So let me show you what I am going to be wearing in Paris this summer. So where I would be anywhere in the world is this one item that I wear all summer long. That's a white linen shirt. So, anytime I mention a shop or whatever that I bought something in, I want you to know I get no money for it. So I'm simply going to tell you that everything I'm about to show you now, for the most part, is pretty affordable because it's all from Zara. So I did a day at Zara and thought I could maybe bring a couple things home that I could alter. And it turned out to be such a huge alteration that I brought them back 2 days later and found more stuff because they got new things in. So let me show you what I got from Zara. That's going to take a while because I really did a number. So I found this skirt. It's ankle length, and it would probably be on somebody very tall above the ankle. But it's a stretchy kind of flimsy fabric. It's not very great fabric, but it's chic. Didn't make me look too terribly fat. So I thought that was good. But then I saw this, and I had to have it. And this is beige linen, and it's lined in sort of a chiffon. And all of the black that you see is all black beading. And I thought this would be great over a pair of black pants and as a topper for this skirt. And I have some beige and black and white tank tops that I can wear with a lot of the things you see here. But I thought, if I have to go somewhere really nice, or if I just feel like being cheap, or if it's not really, really hot, this is a great item. And I thought it was just so great. And I thought it was really well priced. Then I saw this skirt, which I adored. It's so fun. It's hip stitched. And that's something I wore in high school. And it's a great pattern. And it's got this wonderful trim on the bottom. And it's just a lightweight cotton. And it's, in the summer, I often think that it's cooler to wear skirts than it is pants. And so this is a very odd thing for me to buy, and that is anything with foo-foo. But this t-shirt with the open embroidery work sleeve, I thought would be so adorable with the skirt because it just wants to be that with a pair of trainers or even a pair of ballerina flats. Along that line is just a simple little, I can wear anywhere. Little sweater, short sleeved, cropped, be great over. I'll show you some wide leg jeans because you really, from proportion standpoint, they wide leg jeans really want a crop top unless you're going with a long coat or dress, which is what I'm coming to next. So I thought this was such a great little kind of just shift dress, and I love the color. And I thought I could actually wear it over a pair of pants, open as a coat jacket, or I found this one as wet. And I love the combination of the two, but this one had matching shorts. Now I'm going to tell you, I can't wear shorts anymore, even long shorts, because my knees just, you get to an age, just can't do it. So all of you younger women out there, wear it now in your life. So with this, it's a decency thing because the slits are kind of high. So with the shorts, it just keeps it decent. And I could easily wear the striped shorts with this and really look put together. Now, I was walking by another shop in the neighborhood and I saw this in the window, praying it was my size because this took me right back to the 60s. Here is a Twiggy dress. Would you guys look at this? It's a skimmer dress. Is this not the most fun? And look at the colors. Look at these colors. I just love it. And I was so glad. It needs a tad alteration, but something actually even I can do. I just can't tell you how happy I was to see this dress. And, I bought it within seconds. I just slipped it on over what I was wearing and said, I'm going to take it. Also, it was priced fairly decent, I'm not going to say it was super cheap, but then let me show you some of the things here. So these aren't Zara. I think these are Rag & Bone, maybe? Yeah, Rag & Bone. And why did I buy these? Very wide-legged and had them altered. So why did I buy these wide-legged jeans? Because jeans are so hot for the summer because Rag & Bone have come up with a fabric, a denim fabric that is very thin, very lightweight, and very soft. So I thought, Jesus, this will take me all year long, but I can actually, if I want to wear jeans, I can wear them. Not in 90 degrees. Even these at 90 degrees are too much. And then these, I think, are Zadig and Voltaire. And I just needed a new pair of white jeans because all my white jeans are 4 years old. I tossed all but one pair out and just brought the one pair with me. So what I thought I would do with this is I thought this was just a wonderful top to wear with jeans. And hold on, if you need something in the evening, isn't this a terrific jacket? It's a little blue sun jacket and it is a denim color, although it is not denim. And so, but look how chic that is, the three pieces together. I mean, I'm telling you how chic something is. Maybe you don't think it's chic and that's okay. I found these at a local store and they're linen and they're cut like a very comfortable kind of jean, but wide leg, wide through the hip. And so I bought them in these two colors and I loved this blouse. I love the pattern, and there must be something about this pattern because I'm telling you, I've seen it in a dress, I've seen it backed with some quilted fabric in a vest, but it was a tunic. And so I cut it down so that it would still be full, but shorter length, something better for me, especially when you're wearing, wide-legged pants. So that's that. Then back to Zara. And there was something about this blouse that really greatly appealed to me. And again, I've got these pants to go with it. I could also wear this as a jacket over that skirt. And it's just, beautiful embroidery, some crochet work on it. They did have a skirt that matched, but for some reason, doing the two together were just, a bit much. And then to top it off, to finish everything off, I got two basic shirts to go with these pants. When I'm walking out in the morning, I'm put together, and there you have it. So I went to town, but I should be able to make it through actually June, July, August, and September with these things. People ask me, when they're coming, what should they bring? What should they wear? Paris isn't what it was years ago when people were, especially women, dressed extremely elegantly. I think based on what I see on YouTube, it's almost as though the women in Milan seem to be dressing a lot more, call it elegantly, than in Paris. Although, Parisian women, let me tell you, especially the older ones, are always elegantly dressed.
They look really good.
I went over to Le Bon Marché yesterday, which is, this wonderful, I think it's the oldest department store in Europe. And it's just wonderful. And I decided to have lunch there. And so I saw a lot of ladies lunching. And they, for the most part, were extremely elegantly dressed. And these were typically ladies who lunch. They were, beyond working age, so to speak. And the younger working women were also very elegantly dressed. A lot of suits, a lot of jacket pants, jacket skirts. Now that the weather's warming up, I'll be interested in seeing what they wear, when it's 90 degrees out. I find it very hard to be tied up. That's why I really like wearing fuller pants or skirts. I just feel I just stay cooler. I mean, I'm sweating here right now, even though I really do have an air conditioner, which thank God, otherwise I wouldn't be able to stand it. So in the meantime, I want to thank everyone for the wonderful compliments you gave on the Dior Museum episode. I'm very glad that you enjoyed it. I hope you choose to share it with your friends because it's not something you see day in and day out. So that sort of winds it up for me. I hope you enjoyed today. I haven't been out buying shoes because this is something I dread. Shoes are very hard for me because I have a small foot, and most of the stores start half size or a size up from my foot size. So I can see a pair of shoes that will work for me and they don't come near fitting. So that's a whole mindset before I go because it's always very frustrating because they think they have it and they don't, or they bring it in. Well, just like with any shoes or any, especially women's clothing, nothing is sized the same. I've gone from extra small to large. As much as I hate to try things on, I didn't want to make another return trip to Zara the other day. So I actually took the things in the dressing room and tried them on. And that's when I found out they had these wonderful linen. They were walking shorts that they were full enough to almost look like a skirt. But on me, they cut just above the knee. And I said, oh, I can't do this anymore. Those knees look dreadful. I mean, I've only fallen on them half a dozen times. And, they're not like they used to be. But anyway, enough of that. I will say this, that I find maybe it's me or maybe, it's my generation. But the one thing I see different here with the French women is that they don't have as much body shape as at least I do. I mean, I think more and more American women are having less and less body shame, and younger generations have less body shame. But I do notice that they'll walk around browless no matter how pendulous their breasts are, and all of them, no matter how bad their arms may look, they're in sleeveless. So, it's just they have a confidence about themselves that they are able to do it. And even I would never wear sleeveless. Actually bought a few tops that takes that I will consider wearing sleeveless without a cover up. Or I did get one that has sleeves to here, which is the same as sleeveless. So that I'm going to be letting go some of that body shame I've had most of my life. However, the usual routine is, we would love for you to join and become a member. It will help me do more in-depth episodes that I can bring to you as special and that is not seen by the general public. So do look into the box below and see if you can bring yourself to join. But if you can't, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so and share us with your friends and family. Remember to hit the like button because YouTube loves those likes and notification bells so that you know when we're dropping a new episode. Also, down in the description box is a direct link to my blog, which I think you'll really enjoy. It's a short read, and sometimes I put in things, whether it's a recipe or, some things from shopping on Amazon. Just take a look, see. It's a quick read, and I think, you might find something of interest at least once when you're reading through. There might be something that hits you. So, with all of that said, again, I can't thank you enough. Thank you all for all the comments you've made. I really love reading them. So please, please, please continue to comment in the box. Let me know what you think of what I did for this summer. And all I can say is I'm so happy you tuned in. I want to thank you so much. And can I say, take care of yourself. Bye now.